In Parashat Beshalach, Moshe takes Bnei Israel out of Egypt, and it's after they've been slaves there. And it says in Shmot Perek Yud Gimel Pasuk Yud Chet, V'chamushim alu Bnei Israel me'eretz Mitzrayim. So Bnei Israel came out of Egypt chamushim, which is not a common word in the Torah. So Rashi explains chamushim means mizuyanim, meaning they had weapons with them. And Rashi says the reason it says this, the only reason that the Torah tells you this now, is so that you understand later when Bnei Israel are going to encounter Amalek and the kings Og and Sichon in the desert and they're going to fight them, you understand then how they got the weapons that they use in those battles, because otherwise it seems like there's no way for them to be able to fight them. Where did they get weapons from, right? They're in the middle of the desert. And I think this pairs teaches us two things. First of all, it teaches us that everything in the Torah is written deliberately. There's not one word out of place. There's not one word that doesn't need to be there. The Torah makes sure that if you put in the time and effort to study it and study the connections, you can understand why everything is written the way it is. And I think the other thing it teaches us is that when we have problems, God isn't always going to come in and intervene supernaturally to just solve our problems, right? God doesn't just win the war for the Jewish people when they're fighting in the desert. God says, I'm going to get you weapons. I'm going to make sure that you can take weapons from the Egyptians and you can have a way to defend yourselves, but you still have to fight the war yourselves. And I think that's a valuable lesson for us to carry throughout our lives.